beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie. If you are new here, I'm just another spiritual lady out here on the internet. I like to come on here and do some pick-a-cards for you guys to give you guidance and messages about different themes in your life. So we have 4 piles here today. I do want to say just before we get started, one, I hope that this video is up before or by Valentine's Day. We're gonna see, but obviously it's a love-themed reading, so I want to have it up around Valentine's Day. Although if you are watching this when way after the date it has been posted, this reading is timeless. You can watch it anytime. It should still resonate. Also, I do want to say that I am not somebody who sugarcoats things. I am not a reader who is going to tell you that your soulmate is coming, that your twin flame is here. That is not my style. I am somebody who is here to tell you the truth about what I see. So just keep that in mind and understand that anything that you see in the reading here today, it is a general reading, so just keep that in mind. Remember that there are a lot of different messages for a lot of different people. Only take what resonates. The last thing I want to mention is that tarot is not some, crystal ball. It's not going to give you a yes or no answer. It's not here to tell you what to do. It's here to show you, to confirm to you what your own intuition is already telling you. So without further ado, here are the 4 piles. We've got group number 1 here with the Empress card, or the clear quartz crystal. We have group number 2 with the Sun card, or the selenite crystal. And we have group number 3 with the Lover's card, or the opaline crystal. And lastly, we have group number 4 with the Star card, or the pink gemstone. So pick whichever pile your intuition calls out to. Take a moment to pause the video if needed, and without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number 1. Hello to my beautiful viewers tuning into pile number 1. I am shuffling your cards now. We want to get some information on what is next in love for my beautiful people tuning into pile number 1. Okay, group number 1. So already I'm seeing a very powerful energy here with the Emperor. This could be somebody coming in for you. This could be you yourself. So typically the Emperor does represent Aries energy. So there's a lot of powerful fire energy here. There's also the Queen of Wands in reverse down here. So there's something about you guys may be meeting at a place of work, or maybe this person being your superior in some way. You guys may have some sort of beginning with somebody who is a leader in your community or a leader at your workplace, especially with the 3 of Pentacles down here. This does typically talk about learning or studying. I kind of feel like maybe you guys meet in a learning environment. Or if that's not the case, I really do feel like whatever's next in love for you, it's going to be very powerful. It's going to make you, like maybe you are somebody who has trouble with confidence. Maybe you're somebody who struggles with seeing why other people love you and seeing why you're lovable. And I feel like this person is really going to radically change that for you. Okay, we have the Temperance card here, which does talk about balancing things, balancing out yourself. And I feel like you may even feel a little apprehensive about going into this new relationship. You may be a little afraid to go full-fledged. We have this woman dipping her toes into the water, like seeing if it's okay. I feel like maybe this person is so confident that they kind of rub off on you, though. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, whenever I see this card in reverse, it kind of makes me think of somebody who does not have a lot of confidence, or who really struggles with their confidence or struggles with their inner power. And I think that this person is really going to bring this out in you, or vice versa. It kind of depends on how you feel about this Emperor. If you feel like you are somebody who's a leader, somebody who's powerful and strong and confident, then this is about you balancing someone else out, you helping someone realize their own power. But if you are not this, powerful Emperor energy, then you're going to be the person who needs to be balanced out. But I do see a lot of apprehension or just anxiety about starting a new relationship for whatever reason. But I really feel like this is going to be kind of a teacher-student relationship in a way. Not that is a bad thing in a way, like not a physical, like an actual teacher or student, but I mean that in in like you will be learning from each other and also teaching each other a lot about yourselves, a lot about confidence, a lot about balance. But yeah, especially with this Three of Pentacles down here, it really does make me think about you know, you kind of giving and taking in knowledge, and specifically in emotional knowledge, and in confidence specifically. So I'm gonna get one more tarot card over here on the Emperor and the Three of Pentacles. Yep, we've got the Two of Wands. Yes, this is like expanding outside of your comfort zone. Sorry, you can't really see it. Let me maneuver. Yeah, so Two of Wands is great. I think that this is exactly what I was saying before. This is like you getting outside of your comfort zone, or this person taking you outside of your comfort zone, or you helping this person come out of their own comfort zone. I feel like there's a lot of like expansion and like things that you guys are not used to, but I'm really getting a big Sagittarian vibe from all of this. I really am feeling a lot of like give and take, teaching, learning. Can I get one more card over here on the Temperance and the Queen of Wands in reverse? We've got Judgment in reverse. Yeah, there may be things that you don't even want to see about yourself that this person is going to kind of awaken in you. It kind of feels like you may want to avoid change, or you may be someone who is afraid of change or afraid of going outside of your comfort zone for whatever reason. Maybe you've had really bad experiences in the past with relationships, but I really do feel like this person is going to be kind of, allowing you to open up in a way that you haven't before, seeing the patterns that other people have imprinted upon you, and breaking those patterns and cycles. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into your oracle cards now. Let's see what is next in love. Let's see what we want to do. I'll do this deck here. So what else for group number one, Spirit? What else is next in love for group number one? What else can we know about this situation? What else can we know or hear about this situation? What is next in love for my viewers tuning into group number one? Okay, we have wholeness. Oh, I love this card. Wow. Wholeness, and then let's get one more for my group number ones. Protection. That's really cute. Yeah, and like I said, I really was feeling a lot of Sagittarian energy, and technically these cards are not Sagittarian. We have Aquarius here and we have Aries, which correlates with this Emperor. So there's a lot of Aries and Sagittarius energy, but on this card, the protection card, we have the number 9, which does make me think of the 9th house, which Sagittarius rules. So yeah, I think that there's going to be a lot of protection from this person. They're going to be your protector, or vice versa. You guys really look out for each other, and it seems like a very wholesome kind of relationship. Even if this isn't forever, it's like a lot of growing, a lot of learning in a short period of time. And I say that because Aries is very quick. It's very fast-paced. And so Aries people and Aries energy is, doing a lot, doing too much, honestly, in a short period of time. And with the number 9 here, Sagittarius, this is all about, again, teaching, learning in a short period of time. So, but I also see that this is a very protective energy. Like, this person is not one who wants to intentionally hurt you. They're somebody who will stand up for you, which I think is something that you need to learn how to do for yourself with this Queen of Wands in reverse. But also, I think that by this person standing up for you and showing you that they don't mess around, that they don't, they don't mess with any of that, energy that you may have been used to before. I think it's really going to show you that you can stand up for yourself and you can take control of your own life and have your own power. And with this wholeness card here, I really love, we have number 33, the master number, which technically is not supposed to be reduced. But whenever I see this card and wholeness and everything, it makes me think of like sixes. 3 and 3 equals 6. And, it's like an equal exchange of energy. It's you giving and them not just taking, but also giving back to you. You guys make each other whole. It's like two halves coming together and making each other whole. And I think that with the Aquarius energy here, I think that they're really going to help you see things in a whole new light that you haven't before. Like, once again, lots of things coming to light, a lot of learning. And this really is making me think of the Judgment card here too. So, let me see what other decks we can shuffle here. Let's get some archetype cards, see who this person is, who they are. So who is group number 1 going to be dealing with in this next relationship? Also, look at that. On the back of the deck, we have student. So yeah, like I said, there's a lot of, once again, like student-teacher relationships, lots of learning, lots of knowledge, openness to each other, openness to learning a lot about each other and learning a lot about life together. And once again, you may even meet in like a student kind of environment or something of that nature. But let's talk about the cards that actually came out here. We've got the Rescuer. So it says, in the light attribute, provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. And the shadow attribute can be assumes that the rescued will reciprocate and keeps the rescued one needy. So although all of your cards did come out in the light attribute, so I think that these are all very positive cards. I'm feeling a very positive energy from this reading. I think that this person is going to be very sure of themselves. And yeah, they may provide strength and support to other people who are going through it. Or maybe they're just like somebody who is really good in a crisis. And I think a lot of the time, Martian ruled people like Aries and Scorpio people are very much good at crisis management. They may even work in crisis management, but I'm really seeing like they are there no matter what. They are like a kind of like a lifesaver in a way. We also have child nature, and the light attribute is friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. The shadow attribute is tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. I'm not so much getting that from this reading, but the light attribute, I definitely feel this. I think that this person is, yeah, they love animals. They may be somebody who works in nature or somebody who works with animals. Very Sagittarian. Once again, like I think Sagittarius, whenever I think of the 9th house, I think more of Virgo when I think of animals, but Sagittarius is very much like they love to be out in nature. They love to explore. They love to travel, things of that nature. So, you know, I think that this is like their inner child really comes out when they're with you. I think that you guys may spend a lot of time in nature. I think that this person has maybe even a special ability to communicate with animals, or may have a special connection to animals in some way. We also have victim, prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. And the shadow attribute is playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity and ability to maintain personal boundaries. So once again, not really feeling the shadow attribute with this card. I think that there are going to be very clear boundaries here. I think that this person is going to like kind of come in and help you get out of a victim mentality, because I feel like the Queen of Wands in reverse can definitely get into that. That, you know, I'm a victim, or maybe even, I don't know, and it's not like I'm trying to drag you even. I think it's just like maybe you've been through some really difficult things where other people have victimized you, but this person is going to show you how to step into victorious energy, how to be the victor instead of the victim. And that's really what I'm seeing. It's like a balance of like, they've been through what you've been through, but they've also healed and processed through it because maybe they had somebody else help them with that. And now they're going to do the same thing to help you. This relationship seems to be very vital and to your growth as a person. This relationship may be very karmic and have a lot of lessons impacted into this relationship. So the very last cards that I want to get are some Love Island cards, and then we are going to pull some Astro Dice on my little fancy board over there, and we'll head out. So group number 1, what's next in love? Can we get any additional information on what is next in love for group number 1, the viewers tuning into group number 1? So let's talk about it. So we do have not enough, and the first thing that I notice on this card is it says lack of confidence, and that's what I've been talking about this entire time. It makes so much sense. Yeah, you are going to go into this relationship feeling like you are not enough, like you are lacking in confidence. You may have a lot of fear or ego issues, or feel very frustrated in your relationships, and maybe even struggle with jealousy or insecurity. And this person is going to help you ascend to a new level of, a new phase. You guys are going to transcend these obstacles together. And once again, this card says learning on it and expansion, which once again, big Sagittarian themes. Like if one of you is not a Sagittarius, like I don't even know what to tell you. But yeah, like I think that you guys are expanding, you're learning, you're growing, and this is helping you ascend to a new phase in your life, even if this person is not forever, which I do think that you guys, this may not be a forever relationship, especially with the separation card, but it's not about that. This relationship is not about, this becoming your person, the one that you marry. Like, it does talk about being unsure of the future here. So you may not know the future with this person, but that's okay, because this person is once again just helping you kind of bloom into who you're supposed to be. And then we have the mask over here. So it says not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. So you may have a tendency, or this other person may have a tendency to sort of put a mask up around your feelings, but I really do feel like this mask is coming down within the relationship, or maybe there may be even a period of time I'm feeling where you guys don't know like what the other person is feeling. You guys may be very slow to start this relationship. It may take a while before you guys actually come into a union together, because there's like a lot of insecurity here. There's a lot of like putting a mask up so that you don't look like the weak one. But this person is really going to show you warmth, and like it's okay for you to love. It's okay for you to open up. And the very, very last card we have is I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, want to date. So yeah, I think that it's going to be a very fun relationship, especially at the beginning. I think that you guys are really going to like each other a lot, and it's going to be really fun. I think that you guys are really being encouraged to live in the experience of this and not focus on the end goal so much, and really start focusing on how you can heal within this relationship. And yeah. Okay, group number 1, the very last thing that I want to do for you guys is pull some astro dice and just see what important dates might be coming up. Maybe we can get some initials, some zodiac signs, things of that nature, just to get a little bit more information about this next relationship. So can we get some more information about this next relationship that group number 1 will be in? Okay, one of the dice fell on the floor, of course. Okay, so the dice landed on Gemini. So this person may be a Gemini, you could be a Gemini. Gemini season could be important. So Gemini season is May through June. So that could be when you're meeting this person. That could be when you guys get together. Let's see what else we've got here, though. We've got, I think this is Uranus. Uranus is the planet of surprise and change. So you may be kind of blindsided around March or April with this person. Like maybe that's when you meet them, or something of that sort. So once again, like this is going to be a different message for different people. This is a general reading. So just take what applies, write down the dates, and maybe come back to it later and see what actually played out. But yeah, Uranus is here. Wednesday could be a significant date, Mercury day. Yeah, a lot of mercurial energy. So earlier I did say that I was feeling a lot of Virgo energy, but also, Gemini. So Aries season could be important. April could be important. There could be a lot of surprises in April. That actually doesn't surprise me as much, because that is around the time that Pisces is going to be dipping into Jupiter. So that's going to be a really nice, lovely thing for all of us when Pisces is at home in its ruling planet. So this could be a time where you guys have, an unexpected meeting with this person, or something unexpected happens in this relationship. This person could also be an Aquarius. Uranus is ruled by Aquarius. And we also have the 7 over here. 7 could be significant to you. It could be an important number, an important date. The 7 in astrology typically represents long-term relationships. So this could be somebody that you start a long-term relationship with in the month of September and October during Libra season. The letter D could be significant for you. You may be a Libra. Or we also have kind of Virgo over here. So yeah, this person's name could start with a D, your name could start with a D. There are all kinds of different possibilities. These are just fun things, so take it as it resonates. Don't take it too seriously. But yeah, these are just some fun dates. I think that you guys should really especially look out for this period, the summer period, April, May, June, July. That is when Jupiter is going to be dipping into Pisces, and that is where I see a lot of potential for people to meet really great people around that time. But I do see that you guys may be locking down a relationship in September, October. So that is all I have for you, group number 1. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a like, subscribe, and comment down below how you felt about this reading. And I will see you guys in the next one. I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number 2. Hello, group number 2. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Katie if you're new, and I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling your tarot cards to see what is next in love for my lovely viewers tuning into group number 2. So on the back of the deck, we have the 10 of Cups. So this does seem like a very happy thing, but it's going to start out kind of rocky. I see. I kind of feel like there is an unequal exchange here of energy. Okay, whenever we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, that is sort of what it makes me think of. Whenever it is in the upright position, it's somebody who's very generous. It's somebody who is, always helping you and always, giving the same energy that you're giving to them. But when it's in the reverse, it's kind of somebody who, sorry about all the camera moving and card moving. Whenever it's in the reverse position, it's somebody who is not giving you the same energy that you're giving in, and there is a sense of you balancing this. So whether you are in a relationship or not, it kind of feels like there needs to be you getting back on track with how much you're giving and how much you are allowing other people to give to you. So I kind of feel like this comes from a place of self-doubt with the 5 of Swords. This comes from maybe in the past you have learned that the only way for other people to love you is for you to give every single thing that you have to them. A big 6th house energy is what I'm getting, as maybe you are somebody who has a hard time receiving, or vice versa. This could be either way. Either you are taking too much from other people and you are expecting other people to give you the world when you are not putting in your own efforts, or vice versa. This is something that you're going to have to, you're going to have to learn how to receive love instead of always giving it and getting nothing back. So there's like a sense of, I'm even feeling like you guys may even go through a couple of different relationships in the next couple of months, or a couple, like they may not even be real relationships, just like flings or people that you meet where you're kind of realizing like, okay, I'm always the one texting, I'm always the one putting in the effort and trying too hard basically, and I'm getting nothing back. So I think that there's going to be a big shift for you, and this is either, I feel like this is going to be triggered by a relationship or by somebody else who is either giving too much and you're taking, or vice versa. I really am feeling like you're kind of the one who's over giving in this situation. So you're going to have some sort of relationship that makes you realize, or some person that's not giving you or not matching your energy basically, and you are really going to feel the effects of that. You're really going to see what needs to be balanced though. But I do see it getting fixed. That's the thing, is I do see that, whatever this give and take situation is, it comes from you not having confidence. It comes from you feeling like you have to give to everyone around you to matter. But that's not true. I think that you're really going to be going through this internal realization, this internal struggle where you are realizing what a toll it takes on you to constantly be the one giving instead of receiving love. And but I do see some very good things within this. This actually makes you come to some sort of conclusion where you're like, you know what? I'm not going to try anymore. If somebody wants me, they're going to have to come get me. Like, I do feel very like protected, guarded energy here, but it's also you getting out of your comfort zone with this Two of Wands and stepping outside of what you've always known, which is I have to give in order to receive, and that's not true. I feel like this is the time where you get to receive finally, especially with this Five of Swords. This Five of Swords is really showing me the internal struggle that you're going to go through of maybe self-doubt or feeling unloved, feeling like you feel like you have to get your love from other people, and that's actually going to be something that you balance out within yourself. Okay, we want to flip this Strength card upside down, or right side up, I guess. And the goal here is for you to get extremely confident, extremely loving with yourself, to start really loving yourself before you allow other people into your space. I think that you guys are really going to be more aware of who has access to you, who has access to your energy. And that's going to be something that you really change and transform in these next couple of months is what I'm seeing. And the Five of Pentacles here, clarifying the Five of Swords, is really showing me that once you go through this internal self-love journey, you are going to find somebody who is able to give you the world. Okay, the Five of Pentacles upright always talks about feeling left out in the cold, feeling like nobody loves you, feeling like you have to beg for love and money and success and all of that. But that is no more when it is in the reverse position. So I do see you going through this internal struggle and having these realizations and breakthroughs about yourself. And because you choose yourself, because you start a relationship with yourself, you are actually going to have somebody come in who is willing to give you the whole world. And this person's holding the world in their hands. So I do see that you may even go for somebody who is not your usual type very soon. And once again, I do think that this is going to take a while before you get into this to a good relationship where they are giving you the world, where they are, really treating you like you deserve to be treated. But first, there is like a sense of going through this, realization that you have to love yourself, that you have to stop relying on other people to give you love. But yeah, I do see really wonderful things happening for you, even if it doesn't feel like that at first. So let's get some oracle cards to get some more details here. So can we get some more cards here for group number 2? What is next in love for group number 2? What is next in love for group number 2? We have purification. Let me skip the cards over. Let's get one more card here. One more card for my group number 2s. What is next in love? Fertility. Interesting. Okay. Don't take that too seriously, especially if you're not somebody who wants to get pregnant or, I think fertility kind of talks more about, like birthing creations, birthing, creativity and birthing self-love. Yeah, but let's talk about this purification card here. So we have the Gemini symbol on it. So Gemini and Leo, we have Leo over there, could be your signs, somebody else's signs that you are going to be in a relationship with. It doesn't really matter, but those are the energies that are present. But with this purification card, it's like you're going through your own process of purification. You're kind of purifying yourself and starting to recognize how important you are. This is all about bringing you the energy to focus your resources and bring your ideas into fruition. And I think that your ideas about love are going to vastly change over the next couple of months. It kind of feels like this is a reversal of roles, or like a reversal of fortune. I think that you are going to be having, like, I think you've had a really hard time in love, is what I'm feeling, especially with the give and take part. You may be a people pleaser. You may be somebody who just, wants to give other people the whole world, but you're not taking care of yourself. But this is where the roles are reversing. You are going through this process of purification and really stepping into who you are supposed to be. And once you kind of harness your own self-love, and once you figure out what is the proper energy to put towards another person, what is the proper energy to be giving out to somebody, especially in the beginning stages of a relationship. And once you kind of figure that out, I think that you are really going to just up level. You're really going to be somebody who is sought after. And with the fertility card over there, we've got Leo. So that reminds me of the strength card. So stepping into your own confidence, your own strength. But this is also like, it's showing you that you will reap what you have sown. So if you are putting in the work to yourself, if you are loving yourself, if you are setting boundaries and making sure that you are not overgiving or overtaking, you are going to be able to have a wonderful relationship come in. Because once you kind of start caring, I know that this kind of sounds very blasé and maybe not a philosophy that everyone takes on, but I kind of feel like when you stop caring, when you detach from something that you really want, that is when it starts to come in for you. Whenever you detach from your need or desire for money, love, success, literally whatever it is, once you let go of that, you are able to bring it in so much faster because you have detached yourself. Therefore, you're no longer pushing it away by being needy, by being desperate. So when we're living in desperate energy, it pushes that manifestation away from us. And I see that you are really going to look at yourself over these next couple of months so that you prepare yourself for a beautiful, wonderful relationship. So I want to get some information about the archetypes of who this person is that group number 2 will be ending up with. Who is this person? What are their qualities? What are they like? And then on the back of the deck we have students. So yeah, once again, if you this is a lot about learning yourself, and once again, if you were drawn to group number 2 or group number 1, I definitely recommend checking that one out. It may resonate with you as well. So yeah, I think that you are learning a lot about yourself. I think that you are learning a lot about what love should be and how much you should be giving, how much you should be taking. You are learning balance. And with these cards that actually fell out, one, I kind of feel with this femme fatale card, it says highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. So that's really interesting. So that's kind of what we've been talking about the whole time. We've been talking about codependency. We've been talking about rejection. Maybe you've been rejected before. You've been putting your energy in the wrong places. But I also think that you are going to kind of come into your own energy. I kind of feel like this is a lot more about you and less about your person, because sometimes the universe or your guides or whatever you believe in, your spiritual team sometimes will block the qualities of this person that you are going to be ending up with, because there is a need to take care of yourself first. And basically what I'm really getting in this reading is that you have to really take care of yourself. You have to really rediscover yourself before this person is going to come in, and before you can really know anything about it. Because I have a feeling that you guys are the type of people that if you hear about something in the future that's coming, you think about it endlessly. Like, I kind of feel like if you guys were to know a lot about your future partner or relationship, you would stop focusing on yourself and you would just live and breathe that person. And it's just because you're so giving and you have such a big heart. But the message here is that it's not time for that right now. It's time for you to take care of you. You have to rescue yourself. You have to harness your own erotic energy. And, I want to be YouTube friendly and everything. So just take that as it resonates. Take care of yourself. Really harness your own sexual energy, but also, giving strength and support to yourself. Really loving yourself and rescuing yourself from this predicament. We also have advocate. And it says inspires you to put compassion into action. So I think that you kind of already do this. I think that you are the advocate. I think that you are somebody who is always putting your whole heart into everything. You are always putting compassion into action. But this is the time where you're needing to be compassionate to yourself. And I know that isn't a fun message to get in a love reading, believe me. I know that you guys came here for love, but there is a need for self-love. There is a huge need for self-love. And once you harness that, once you really pay attention to that, you are going to, once again, okay, this person holding the world, I really do feel like they are going to give you everything. They are going to, once you give yourself everything, other people are going to want to do that for you too. So I want to get just a couple more oracle cards here, and then we're going to move on to your little dice roll thing. So what's next in love for group number 2? Any additional messages here for group number 2? All right. So, all right. So we have the snake. We've got passion, the sword and the rose, keys on a ring, and the runner. So this is really going along perfectly with everything that we've talked about so far. I think that you are, with this runner card, it says runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, or listening to ego. So this is, once again, either you or somebody else, and you are either somebody who is chasing, or you are the runner yourself. And once again, there is a need to get to know yourself. There's a need to really get intimate with yourself and to love yourself before you are able to really open up to somebody else, until you are able to heal yourself from whatever self-doubt you have, from whatever issues you have as a person. You have to take care of those first before you can get into another relationship. Otherwise, you will always be chasing a runner, or you will always be the runner with a chaser. And that's not the kind of runner, that's not the kind of relationship that we want, right? So I think that you were healing a lot of codependency or fear of intimacy issues. We have the snake, so you may even have somebody, I saw the Three of Cups, or the Three of Cups was flashed to me earlier, which is making me think of this snake card, because it does say the other woman on it. So maybe you guys have been cheated on before. Maybe you guys have had issues with other people not being faithful to you, even though you are giving them the whole world. And there may even be, like I said at the beginning, I think it was this pile that I said, you may even go through a couple of different relationships before you get to your a long-term relationship. You may have to go through a couple of different flings where they are not giving you the same energy that you're putting in. And that's what I'm seeing with the snake card. So obviously, cards, don't be afraid of the cards. You can change anything. You have free will. You do not have to enter any kind of relationship with somebody that you are afraid of, getting hurt by, or that you think is malicious. But that is what I'm seeing. I think that there may be some nasty energy, some messy energy coming in that you have to. This is a lesson or a practice in setting boundaries, is what I'm hearing. So setting boundaries, you're going to have to set boundaries with some snakes. We also have passion. So I think that, I like how this card says like each other equally. Once again, there's something about, you needing to find an equal balance of how much passion is okay to put out, how much of myself is okay to give to somebody else before it's too deep, too fast, We also have the sword and the rose: clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. I see you coming into this huge revelation, this huge time of realizing your own power, your own force that you have in you. And I think that you are really going to be, once you harness this energy, once you really set up boundaries, you are clear on what is okay to give and what is okay to take. I think that you are really going to have a wonderful relationship come in for you, but you have to go through this moment of truth, this moment of clarity, this wake up call where you are having to reassess your behaviors and your own values and beliefs. We also have keys on the ring, and that's what I was talking about at the very beginning, is that you may have many options. You have to make some decisions. You may have a few one-night stands, and they maybe you thought that it was going to turn into more, but they ended up leaving before you woke up or something. I really do feel like you guys are going to have several different options where you're having to really be wise and make some very clear decisions. And really, in the end, is what I'm seeing is that you need to choose yourself over anybody else. So that is all I have for your card reading. I'm going to go ahead and roll your astro dice here, and then we'll close out this reading. All right, so group number 2, we want to know what is next in love for group number 2, significant dates or significant zodiac signs, anything that would be helpful to know, please. Okay, over here we have the number 3. That's really interesting, and it landed kind of here. So 3, like I said, I think that I kept seeing those 3s, 3 of Cups, and then the other woman, the Snake card. So yeah, you may have some messy energy coming in March and April. Their name may start with a W, but this could be happening in Aries season, which totally makes sense. As far as, when is a time for one-night stands to happen, I feel like Aries season is the perfect time for one-night stands. So be aware of that. Messy energy might be coming in March and April. We also have the Pluto symbol here. So it looks like there may be some sort of messy energy, and obviously it's up to you whether or not you want to partake in that or set boundaries and say no. But either way, you're going through some sort of major transformation here in July. It's falling, we've got Scorpio, and it's falling under the number 8, which is the Scorpio number, Scorpio house in astrology. It's landing between Cancer and Leo, so Cancer and Leo energies are present. Scorpio is present as well. This could be talking about your signs. It could also just be the energy. So you're going through some sort of really massive transformation in July, and this is a time where you are really going to be, once again, like stepping into your own energy and really deciding to love yourself. Because there's literally nothing else for you to do. There's going to be some sort of really big, something that triggers this, and some sort of really big transformation around that time. We also have Friday here. So Friday could be, you may want to check into the Fridays in July to see maybe important dates for you. We also have Cancer. Okay, Cancer is falling under Saturday. It's falling in between Virgo and Libra. The letter C could be significant, and we also have September and October. So September, October could be a significant time. This is kind of when I'm seeing, like, once you've gone through this transformation in July, it kind of feels like you guys are going to be kind of moving forward, and maybe even finding your person in September or October. And once again, there's not a lot of information about this, but their name could start with a C. Your name could start with a C. It could just be someone's initial, their last name. They could be a Virgo, Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, maybe even a Gemini is what I'm getting. And I think that is going to be a time where you're really feeling like this is a time for you to really lock down someone. And the reason why I say that is because Cancer is a sign that rules over home and family and really close relationships. And I think that you may even be healing a lot of family relationships in order to move forward with a connection. So that is really all I'm seeing for you. Take all of this as it resonates. Just remember that these are just fun messages with the board, so don't take them too seriously. But if you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe, and comment down below what you thought. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number 3. Hello, group number 3. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to start shuffling your tarot cards to see what is next in love for you. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for group number 3? What is next in love for my viewers tuning into pile number 3? What messages? Oh, too many cards. What messages do you have for my lovely viewers tuning into group number 3? All right, we have the Page of Wands. What other messages do you have for my group number 3s? What is next in love for group number 3? Wow. That's so beautiful. Oh my god. Okay, so the Princess of Wands and the Prince of Wands, they're also known as the Page and the Knight. And really, right off the bat, what I'm seeing here is counterparts, okay? It's not quite as strong as somebody, like, obviously we would prefer to have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands together. Those are definite counterparts, but this works just as well. It kind of feels like you guys may be very young. You guys may be, younger. And by younger, I mean like, 20s, 30s, because I feel like sometimes the kings and queens can represent older people, or, people who are, 50s and up, somebody who's very wise. So a lot of you guys may be a lot younger, or are just starting out in love, or maybe have not had as many relationships. But either way, this is you coming into a union with somebody who is a lot like you. You guys are kind of one and the same, and you guys really complement each other and fit together like puzzle pieces. So can I get a clarifier on this Page of Wands? 3 of Wands in reverse. And can I get a clarifier on this Prince of Wands, this Knight of Wands? What is this signifying for group number 3? Can we get a clarifier? 7 of Pentacles. So, interesting energy. This is interesting. So I think what I'm seeing here is that you guys are really a perfect fit for each other. There's going to be somebody who comes in. They may be in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, it doesn't really matter. They may have dominant fire placements in their chart. And you as well may also have very prominent fire placements in your chart. It doesn't really matter. But either way, this is going to be a relationship that you come into union with that is very passionate, that is very exciting. But what I'm seeing here is that you guys may even be very guarded. And what I'm seeing is whoever the feminine energy is in this relationship, and it doesn't really matter, gender is not a factor here. I'm kind of talking more about the energy that you embody. Like, I identify as a woman, I have she, her pronouns, but I kind of identify more with a masculine energy. And I feel like energies can change throughout your life too. So whatever you're currently identifying as, take it as it resonates. I'm seeing whoever the feminine energy is in the relationship is going to be very guarded. They're going to, with the 4 of Pentacles here and the 3 of Wands in reverse, I see that this person may have been hurt. Once again, this could be you. I really am feeling like the feminine energy is probably going to be you. You are going to be very guarded. You are going to not want to move forward with this relationship, it looks like, especially with the 3 of Wands in reverse. You may have been through some shit at this point. It kind of feels, with the 4 of Pentacles, I always think of this card as somebody who is just afraid to open up. They are afraid to, they're very guarded, and they kind of like to live in their own little bubble. They like to live in their own little tent and collect their coins and shine them every day. And they are somebody who may even be very stingy with their time or stingy with their money or resources because they've been screwed over before. So a lot of boundaries, a lot of walls up. And because of that, there's going to be a hard time getting this started. There's going to be a lack of progress. Whenever the Three of Wands is upright, it kind of talks about, progress, making slow progress, moving forward. There's usually a waiting period within this card as well. But when it's in the reverse position, this is like a lack of progress. This is not moving forward. This is stagnancy. So I'm kind of feeling like there's like some boundaries or some guards that the feminine energy in this relationship is going to have up. And there's a need to break through it. And it kind of looks like whoever the masculine energy in this relationship, they are going to be tirelessly working to get this person to open up, to get the feminine energy to open up to them, and to open their heart to them. Yeah, I'm really feeling with that Seven of Pentacles, there's progress and there's development, and they are like any kind of progress that is made, it's like it just lights them up and it just kind of makes them want to go after you more. And once again, these roles can be changed, just take it as it resonates, of course. But also this is all about, this does have a waiting period attached to it. There is going to be a lot of patience involved. There's going to be a lot of hard work and dedication that this person is putting into the relationship. And it's because they're just so infatuated with the feminine energy in this relationship. Now, the Tower in reverse is really interesting because I kind of feel like this is just such an interesting card to come up in the context of this relationship. I kind of feel like everything else kind of flows together, but this is like a card that's sort of standing out in a way. And I think that this card is really saying that there may be a resistance to change. There is maybe they're fighting against a resistance from the feminine energy, who is not wanting to change, who is not wanting to be a part of this in the same way. There's I feel like whenever the Tower comes crumbling down, it's like, that's when shit hits the fan. That's when there's abrupt change, there's a big spiritual epiphany or transformation. But when it's in the reverse position, it's about conflict and anger and chaos and possibly unstable foundations or endings. So it's kind of like there's not even a stable foundation to start with. So there's kind of a need here, since you're getting this message ahead of time, there's sort of a need here to open up and to drop the guards, to drop the walls, because that is actually starting your relationship off on a very unstable foundation. Whereas if you were just to open up and to trust a little bit more and understand that love is sacrifice, things could go a lot smoother. They could potentially be a lot better. So yeah, because the thing is about the Tower in reverse, and just the Tower card in general, is that the Tower obliterates everything in its path that is not aligned with your highest good. It's something that, it's a card that takes out things when there is not a solid foundation and where something better could be built. And when it's in the reverse position and you don't have a stable foundation to start with, how is your relationship ever going to have a chance? So there's a need here for you to really get real about how you want to start off your next relationship. Do some inner work while they're still quiet, while this person has not come in yet. And start to really ask yourself what kind of foundation you want to be setting up in your relationships. So once again, you have free will. You can do whatever you want, but that's just my advice to you. So let's get some oracle cards and see what other details or messages that we can get here. So what is next in love for group number 3? Can we get some additional information? We've got protection. Beautiful. We've also got one more card. Let's get one more card here. Emotion. Wow, I've never had that card come out. That's beautiful. On the back of the deck, we have success. And we've got the Libra. So, Libra to me definitely represents relationships, all things love. We also have the key. I feel like this masculine will find the key to this feminine energy's heart here eventually. But yeah, there will be success. You guys will get through whatever challenge this is, especially with the boundaries and the walls that are up here. I think that you guys really will get through this. Yeah, we have protection and emotion. So there's over here with protection. So protection, I love how this is falling on the feminine energy side, especially right on top of this Four of Pentacles, because it's like this person is really trying to protect their heart. They're really trying to protect themselves from hurt, but hurt is inevitable. We always heal from it. We always get back up. But this is about the feminine energy in this relationship really trying to protect themselves and to keep other people out. And they may even mask themselves. We have the onion here. It's literally the onion. And it always makes me think of Shrek. Onions have layers, of course. And I think that that's so true. I think that this, whoever this person coming in, they're going to have to really peel back some layers before they get to the good stuff. You may even, whoever this person is over here, they really will put up this like sour appearance. They may even be very cold. They may not be very receptive to love because they're not playing. Like I kind of feel like this is the energy of like, this person is like asking, the prince is asking the princess out over and over and over again. But princess is like, we'll see. Like maybe, I don't know, probably not. Yeah, there's like a hard to get energy here, but it's not because you're purposefully playing hard to get. It's because whoever this person is over here has really been hurt, has really been through some stuff and really needs to heal. But if this is you, if you are the feminine in this relationship, if you feel like this is you, the message here is to open up, because yes, it's important to set boundaries, but not so much that it's going to block your progress, not so much that it's going to push other people away from you. I don't feel like this onion layer is really going to deter whoever this masculine energy is, but I think it's worth saying that you don't have to protect yourself so tightly that you don't even let anything good come into your life. And then with this emotion card over here, it is ruled by Cancer. And so this person over here may have Cancer energies, and then over here we have Aries. So you may be an Aries or have Aries energy. But yeah, this this emotions card, this is all about somebody who is really interested in a commitment, really interested in major life decisions. They are somebody who may have a hard time taking control of their emotions before they're even able to determine the right path. They just sort of act without thinking sometimes. So keep that in mind, but I do see that this person is going to be a lot more emotional than this feminine energy. It's really interesting. There's like a cold energy, and then there's like really happy, emotional, maybe even over emotional energy. So I think that this person is really wanting to maybe even do too much too fast. And whoever this, feminine energy is over here, they're kind of like, whoa, okay, slow your roll, put on the brakes. You are going way too fast. You're wanting to do too much too fast. And they may even want to act on their emotions before there is a stable foundation. So there's like a need to balance this. There's a need to, over here the feminine needs to open up a little bit, but like over here the masculine needs to cool the fuck down just a little bit too, and allow things to unfold a little bit more naturally. So really interesting. There's definitely things that both parties could work on for sure. So let's get some more information. Let's see who this person is. What their qualities are going to be like. So for group number 3, Spirit, can we get archetype cards on who this person, group number 3, is attracting into their life. We've got the Seeker card. Beautiful. Can we get some more cards here? What archetypes does group number 3's person take on? Who is coming into their life in love? We've got networker. Let's get one more. Who is this person coming into group number 3's life? Who are they? What are they like? The Liberator. Interesting. This is this is really sweet and beautiful. I think that this person, whoever they are, okay. Also on the back of the deck, we've got the Queen. So I think, there's coming from the feminine side, it talks about, like, I really do feel like this regalness, this feminine energy, and I love how the card is literally called the Princess of Wands. But I feel like there's a lot of very royal energy. I think that there is, maybe even you have these boundaries set up just because you know what you're worth. And I think that this person is going to see that and treat you as such. They're going to treat you like a queen. And we've also got Seeker. So it says thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. So this person is somebody who is always, wanting to, they want to learn more about you. They want to know everything about you. They're always seeking wisdom. They're always seeking out a solution. They're always on the move, they're always doing something. And once again, I do feel like whoever this person is, they're going to do a little bit too much, and it may even deter you a little bit, but try not to let it, because this is somebody who just cares so deeply. And also for the Seeker and the 9 card over here, it definitely makes me think of Sagittarius energy. So there may be a lot of Sagittarian energy or Aries, Leo energy in this reading for sure. We also have the Networker. So it says enhances unity through the sharing of information, endangers social awareness and empathy, or engenders social awareness and empathy. So I think that this person may even be very busy. They may be somebody who works a lot. They may even overwork themselves, especially with the 7 of Pentacles. They may be somebody who is just always doing, once again, doing too much, doing the absolute most. And this is something that I feel like is going to be very funny to you, very it feels like it's just like how they are, and it's not even a bad thing. It's just that they are so, they have so much going on in their life. But yeah, I think that they're always sharing information with you. They're always wanting to learn more about you as well, especially with the Seeker and the Networker together. They're always trying to make connections and trying to, build. I also kind of feel, okay, this is another message coming in. I also feel like this person, whoever they are somebody who always has the hookup. They're somebody who just knows so many people, and they know so much about life, and they're wanting to share that with you. They're wanting you to stand by their side and also, learn and grow together. There's big expansive energy in this reading, especially with that Liberator. There's big expansive energy, and I think that they're really going to liberate you from these walls, liberate you from these boundaries that you've put up. And it's okay to have boundaries, okay? It's totally great to have boundaries, but there comes a point where you are just guarding yourself, and that's not what we want. That's not how you experience life, This is somebody who's really going to want to travel with you, to take you places, to show you off. This is somebody who really just wants more all the time. And that may be scary at first, for sure. But with this Liberator card, it says freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Yeah, and that's what I'm really seeing with this 4 of Pentacles, is they're liberating you from this way of thinking or this survival mode that you've been in, and they're allowing you to open yourself up to them, open yourself up to the world. And they're wanting to work on it with you. They're wanting to make progress with you. This is not somebody who's afraid of a fight. This is not somebody who is afraid of your onion layers. This is somebody who wants to infiltrate them and to be a part of your life for good. So really beautiful, group number 3. This is actually a really, really beautiful reading, and it's nothing like the other 2. So let's get some, first, I didn't do this for the other groups, but I'm just really feeling the need for this one. Especially because we have some extra time here. I want to get some messages on, what energies, what astrological energies this person carries. That's coming in for group number 3. What astrological energies that this person carries. We've got Neptune. What astrological energies does this person carry? Who is coming in for group number 3? Who's coming in for group number 3? Let's get 2 more cards. So we've got Jupiter. Yeah, I was definitely feeling that Sagittarian expansive energy. One more card, Spirit. What astrological energies does this person carry? We have got Saturn. All right. Okay, that's beautiful. So we have on the back of the deck, we have the moon, and I think that correlates perfectly with that Cancer card up there. So, but what we have now, we've got Neptune, so that's Pisces energy. Somebody who's very imaginative, romantic, somebody who is maybe even very spiritual or really into, meditation, or they have a lot of fantasies. They have a lot of visions for the future. Once again, they're the seeker. And I was really getting that Jupiter Sagittarian energy, and Pisces is also ruled by Jupiter. So they could be Pisces, they could be Sagittarius. And this is somebody who's very generous. This is somebody who is, once again, always wanting to travel, always wanting to seek out new information. They may be somebody who wants to be a teacher. That could be their profession, or they may be some sort of spiritual advisor, or somebody who just knows a lot about the world, somebody who works in work with other cultures or other languages. They may be bilingual, something like that. Like, I think that this person is very otherworldly, or they just know a lot about life, and they're very wise because of that. We've also got Saturn. Saturn rules Aquarius and Capricorn, so these are also possibilities. So Pisces, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius are the main signs that I'm seeing. This is somebody who, while they are really fun and they like to do a lot of things, they're very active and romantic and optimistic and fun and positive, but they are also very wise. They're somebody who has also been through a lot. They're very responsible with you. They're very they may have a lot of like traditional things that they want to do. Like maybe they're a sucker for like romantic tradition, or like they are somebody who is very chivalrous, or something like that. They're somebody who's very grounded and practical, and they have a lot of self-control, even though they're also this energy too. You can be both, of course. So I'm just going to get some last messages here from this Love Island deck, and then we are going to roll your astro dice just to get some last information, dates, and other information. So can we get some last messages here for group number 3? What is coming in for group number 3? I love that. So this is telling a very clear story in the order that we went. I think that you guys may have just entered or gotten out of a relationship, exited a relationship. Maybe you guys have had a series of heartbreaks, or a series of, feeling lost, grieving, mourning a past relationship. And whatever this breakup or whatever this heartbreak was in the past, or that's happening now, this will pass. This is something that you're healing from it. You're getting out of a toxic relationship. You're getting out of all of the old cycles that you were in, so that you can make room for this new relationship that we're talking about. And once again, like straight up, it was so powerful when these first 2 cards came out. The Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands together, like this is a union straight up. And you guys may be very young right now. This may not, if you're not worried about, marriage or weddings or anything like that, don't worry about it right now. Don't stress about that part too much. But I do feel like this is going to be a very strong relationship no matter what. Even if it doesn't last forever, this is something that is going to have a huge impact on you. It's a soul connection that you guys have together. And with the Cupid's arrow, I know I kind of skipped over that. It talks about having faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. Yeah, you're going to be very hesitant when this person comes along. You may not be ready for them, or you may not feel like you're ready for them, but this is somebody who has a very true soul connection with you, who really wants to be there for you, and who wants you to open up to them, and they're going to do whatever it takes in order to get you to open up. And the very last card, we have palm tree, which talks about stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So this really does show me that whatever this next relationship is it's there for the long haul. It's wanting to be there for a really long time. And I think that you guys are really going to grow a lot together. I think that you guys are even if it's not for forever, this is a long-term relationship. This is a long-term venture here, and you guys are going to have a long, everlasting impact on each other as well. So now I'm going to get your astro dice and just get some last information, and then we will wrap this up. All right, Spirit. So what additional information can we get for group number 3? What is next in love? Okay, so we had the number 3, and it just kind of like that was where it was. So we have Taurus. So you could be a Taurus. This person could have Taurus placements. We also have Neptune again. So this person could definitely be a Pisces, but it's also landing on the Cancer. So I love that. They could have Cancer placements. And then under the Taurus, we have Aquarius. So we had that Saturn card earlier, so that totally makes sense. So once again, this person could be an Aquarius. They could have Cancer, Pisces, or Taurus placements, or you could have some of these placements. You may be meeting this person now, around this month in February. If so, it's probably going to be the later parts of February. But there's also potential to meet this person in June or July. Up here with the February, though, we have the letter R that it's under. We also have the letter Q and S around it. So those could be initials, Q, R, S, last name, first name, whatever. Those could just be significant letters. We also have the letters C and D over here. So those could be initials or letters that are important as well. But yeah, I think that you guys may be going through some sort of really difficult time right now during February, especially with that heartbreak card. And that's kind of what I got when I saw that heartbreak card, was that you guys may be going through something really difficult right now, especially with how gnarly the astrology has been lately. But in the summertime, it kind of looks like this is when you might be meeting this person, or getting together with this person, or something of that sort. It could also be September and October for some of you. We have the number 6 here. So 6s always make me think of, it makes me think of routines and sixth house energy, routines, work, animals, things of that nature. So those things or those themes could come up around that time. But also the number 6 makes me think of equal exchange of give and take. So you guys are each other's perfect half. It's 3 and 3. We have the 3 over here too. So there's a lot of symbolism in that. There's a lot of together you guys make a whole, a whole, you guys have a lot of wholeness and unity between the two of you. And with Neptune here, I think that this is going to be a really romantic time in midsummer for you guys. I think that you guys are going to, I do think that this is a time where you guys are going to be falling in love. And then last, we have the number 3. Number 3 always makes me think of communication. So in September and October, you're either meeting this person then, or you could have communication issues come up around that time. Maybe you guys are really romantic with each other and you guys really like each other and you've been hanging out, but then all of a sudden there's communication issues or something that you have to work through with these walls, these boundaries that you guys have up. So yeah, I think that there's a need to balance. There's a need, it's also falling between Virgo and Libra, and Libra always makes you think of balance. So there's a need to balance out your emotions, and balance out your relationship, and to come together once again as equal exchanges of energy. So that is all I have for my group number 3s. Please remember that these board messages are just for fun. Don't take them to heart. If you want to, write them down and come back to them later, that's always advised. But they're fun. The main message is in the cards. So that's all I have for my group number 3s. I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number 4. Hello, group number 4. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm going to start shuffling your tarot cards here and see what is coming next in love. So, Spirit, what is coming next for my viewers tuning into group number 4? What messages can we get about group number 4's love life? What is coming next in love for group number 4? All right, group number 4. So, this is really interesting, and actually what I'm kind of getting from this is that it's less about love. There's something that needs to be healed here. With the Two of Cups in reverse, this is showing me that you guys may even go through a time of not being with another person. You guys may not be in a relationship for a while. And I say that because the Two of Cups in reverse is clarified by the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is all about stagnancy. It does typically talk about staying still and not moving forward, and having to go through a process of letting go. You guys may even be a group that is experiencing a breakup, or going through a really tough time in your relationships. Maybe you guys, once again, maybe you recently went through a relationship, or a difficult breakup, or just general emotional upheaval. And I'm kind of seeing that at least for the near future, you guys are going to be putting a pause on this. And the reason why you're doing this is because you're wanting to kind of explore further your communication, and explore who you are without somebody else, and to sort of change your perspective on love itself. And I also see, with this Page of Swords, I think that you guys are really going to be talking to a lot of people, receiving a lot of messages from people. You guys may be on dating apps, but maybe not having much luck. But I do see that, like, if you want to be on dating apps, if you want to talk to other people, this could be very beneficial for you. This could be, a really good way of sort of introducing you back into the social environment of, what a relationship looks like, or what talking to somebody else looks like. But yeah, I think that you guys are going to be having a lot of people that you are potentially talking to, but not quite getting into a relationship with, especially with the Two of Cups in reverse and the Hanged Man. And also the Page of Swords to me kind of represents this pause, this waiting period sometimes. It does kind of make me think a little bit of Mercury retrograde, which we're currently in as I'm filming this, although it will be ending on the 20th of February. So, and it doesn't really matter when you're watching this, because my readings are timeless. But if you do happen to be watching it during Mercury retrograde, that is one of the main reasons why you're taking a pause. Yeah, I'm seeing that you guys may be talking to a lot of people. You guys may be communicating a lot, or you may even have potential people that you're like interested in being in a relationship with, but like you guys are still just in like a talking phase. And what I'm really seeing with the Two of Cups in reverse is, instead of actually coming together in a union, you guys, there's a pause. And the reason for this pause is because of all this stuff over here. So it looks like, well, one, there's like a need to build your stability. There's a need to build up your career. It looks like you guys are a little bit more career focused in the next coming months. It looks like there may be a lot of things that you need to sort out, a lot of conflict even that you need to sort out. Maybe your last relationship left you feeling very hurt, like you've been through a lot. Maybe you're kind of feeling the need to kind of protect yourself a little bit more. But really, I'm getting more of a career vibe with all of this. I'm getting that you guys are really, you guys are very driven and focused in your career, you guys are really wanting to move forward with your career in some way, and you're a little bit less focused on relationships. You guys are a little more, willing to talk to other people and communicate with other people and check other people out. But there's more of an energy of dealing with your career and working very hard on something that you are trying to launch, some sort of project that you're working on, or a career that you're working on. And there may even be a lot of conflicts between, you and your stability, or you and your career. And there's like a lot of focus. There's a lot of need there to focus on saving your money, to focus on saving your time, saving your energy, so that you can work on whatever this is. So I want to get some more information though. So can we get some more information here for group number 4? Let me get some more information here for group number 4. All right, so we have purification. And can we get another card here for group number 4? Can we get some more information, more detail? Group number 4. All right, we've got continuance. It's very interesting. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense too. And then on the back of the deck, we have focus. So yeah, I think that you guys are really going through this process. So you're going through a process of purification. You're going through this, like, maybe once again, like maybe you guys were in a relationship before, maybe you guys were in a lot of messy relationship situations, and you're not really focused on like finding a person or finding a relationship to lock down in. Like there's more focus on communicating and having fun and being more social, especially because we have the Gemini symbol on this purification card. There's more of communication and just having fun and just being social, and maybe even making friends, and there's like a pause on your love life for a while, and I'm seeing that because we have the continuance card over here. So there's a need to literally continue with some sort of career matter, or something that needs your attention, and yeah, I think that it's about your future. You guys are building up for your future. And I feel like you guys are really working on your vision for the future, on your goals, reevaluating your past decisions. You're trying to align yourself with the energy of love, and really looking at yourself and looking at what you want, trying to figure out what you actually want. It's kind of like, when you start an apple, you have to finish it. When you take a bite out of an apple, you can't just come back to it later. It'll be totally brown and gross. There's like a need to continue on some sort of other project that you have going on. And with the Capricorn, we have Capricorn on that card, so it makes so much sense with this 8 of Pentacles too. It definitely makes me think Capricorn energy. You guys are like seriously in this like hardcore work mode, and we have that focus card on the back. This has Sagittarius energy attached to it, so you guys could have Gemini, Capricorn, or Sag placements. It doesn't really matter though. And yeah, I'm seeing that you guys there's a need to focus. There's a need to focus on what you are already doing, focus on your career, focus on your money, focus on saving and building for the future. And I think that by doing this, by really pouring yourself into your career and into your work and whatever you need to continue and focus on, you're actually helping your relationship side of your life, the love side of your life. You're actually helping that part of yourself and your life out by focusing on this career stuff. You may even meet somebody through this project or through this career, whatever you're working on, and there's like, I don't know, there's like a waiting period. It's like Spirit is putting you on hold so that you can be at the right place at the right time to meet the person that you're supposed to meet. So let's get some more information though. Let's see. Also, I just set the deck down and the Desire card fell on the floor. So you guys may even have like some like you guys may have like more of a desire, like specifically a sexual desire. So you guys may even be like, you know, having fun and like having sex and not worrying so much about locking down a relationship. It may be more fun and lighthearted than that. So let me just get some additional information here for group number 4. Any additional messages that you have for them? We have networker, yeah, very career oriented. Group number 4. Additional information for my group number 4s. Servant, interesting. And can we get one more for my group number 4s? Shapeshifter. Okay, and then on the back of the deck we have Seeker. So yeah, I think that at this present moment, in the next couple of months, you guys are really going to be searching for wisdom, for truth. You guys are going to be networking with a lot of people. You guys may be, you know, and really it does make me think of that Gemini energy, this Page of Swords over here. I think that you guys are really going to be networking, growing, meeting a lot of new people, being part of the social, being part of social media, being part of just, I don't know, like I just feel like you guys are going to be talking to so many different people, communicating with so many different people, and you guys may be networking for your job, or you could just be doing this for fun, and just meeting a lot of people. It's not about like locking down a relationship right now. It's more about learning and looking at your options and seeing what's out there and just having fun. And then I also see, like with the Servant card, I don't really see this as a bad thing. Like I'm really getting a lot of 6th house energy with this. Like I feel like you guys are just going to be very focused on serving other people. You guys are going to be really focused on whatever it is that you do for work, or whatever it is that you are working on with this project. And I think that, you know, anything that we do that's an energy exchange, or anything that we do for work, it's a service. You know, I am doing a tarot reading for you right now, so this is a service that I'm giving you. I'm providing it to you. So anything that you do for work, that is just you giving a service, and that's what I think it means by servant. So there's a lot of focus on your work. There's a lot of focus on what you are doing to serve other people, and there's a lot of focus on you communicating with other people as well. And the very last card that we have over here is Shapeshifter. So it's a skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. And I think that this is about like, yeah, I think that you are really, you may even be the shapeshifter a little bit. You guys may be, once again, like trying on different people, talking to different people, navigating through different people and different levels of consciousness, you know. You guys are seeing the potential in everybody that you meet. You guys could be like checking out your options and like, you know, not settling on anybody. You guys are just sort of like, yeah, I don't know, like just trying to figure out what you want. Like maybe you guys just got out of a relationship or something and you don't know what you want anymore. And there's like a need to discover that and explore that in love. So really beautiful still. I don't feel like this is like I know that it's not necessarily, like I feel like a lot of people want to hear that they're going to meet their soulmate soon in a love reading, but what I'm feeling for you is actually so much better than that. It's you getting to know what you want. It's getting to know, you know, who you are in a relationship, who you are when you're not with somebody, or who you want to incorporate into your life. So I'm just going to get a couple more cards here to see what is next in love for my group number 4s. Can we get some additional messages for what is next in love for my group number 4 people? Let me get some more messages for my lovely viewers tuning into group number 4. Heart with a key. Messages for people tuning into group number 4. Kisses. Beautiful. What's next in love for group number 4? Okay. Heartbroken. What's next in love for group number 4? The golden mirror. And can we give it one more card here for my group number 4s? Chaser. This is really interesting. These cards are not really what I was expecting, but we'll roll with it. So we have Heart with a Key. So it says welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect. We've got Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. We have Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Golden Mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing, and then we also have the Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment. So yeah, so I kind of, like I from the beginning of this reading, I've been feeling like you guys may have had this heartbreak already. I don't feel like this is something that's coming. I feel like you guys have already gone through this process. You guys have already gone through a breakup, and you're actually trying to, with that Four of Pentacles up there, I really am feeling like you guys are really trying to protect yourselves. You guys are really wary of, other people coming in, and you're wanting to focus more on your career because you don't want to get heartbroken again. But don't let love pass you by. I think that is a weird message that's coming up in here that I wasn't really expecting, but I think that, there's a need here with the giving and receiving affection, with the one-sided relationship card and the Chaser card, to not become the person who is, over invested in the relationship. You have to learn how to kind of go with the flow. And honestly, I was really getting like you guys are more of a go with the flow kind of people anyway. I kind of feel like you guys are the ones who are more career oriented or more career focused, and love just sort of happens to you. So you guys may even be the runner in a relationship, and you guys may even meet somebody who becomes the one who is codependent on you, or somebody who wants who is obsessed with you, or who wants to be with you, but you're kind of preoccupied with other things. But also there is a message here with the Chaser card and everything. Make sure that you are not the chaser. Make sure that you're not the one giving too much and chasing somebody else because you are afraid of being abandoned, because you feel like you need to have someone in your life. This is a time to take a pause. This is a time to really focus on your needs and not focus so much on other people and other people's needs. And that's what a relationship is. It's this, balance of your needs and this other person's needs. But this is a time to focus on you and only you. So that's all I have for your card portion here, group number 4. I'm going to go ahead and pull your Astro Dice now, and then we will go ahead and close out this reading. All right, next in love for group number 4, can we just get some additional details, messages? All right, interesting. So so once again, there's a pause. There's very, very much a pause. There is not much happening on this side of the board, so that kind of tells me that things are not going to be happening in your love life and your romantic life until September through the end of this year of 2021. So right now we're in February, and it doesn't really matter when you watch my readings, they are timeless. It doesn't matter if you're watching this, months or years in the future, it should still resonate. But if you are watching this video when it's been uploaded, we have February here that we're in currently. So I would say from February until it looks like maybe August, you guys are really going to be focused on yourselves. You guys are going to be focused on your career. Heavy with this 8 of Pentacles energy here. That's what you should be focused on for this first part of the year. Career, work, focused on your projects, focused on yourself, building yourself up, building your confidence up, and continuing with your progress and your self work, the work that you're doing on yourself. But then we get into this later part of the year, and there seems to be more going on. So we have, let me figure out if this is a number. Okay, this is a 9. And it landed on Virgo. So this person could be a Virgo. There could be a Virgo coming into your life. There could also be a Pisces coming into your life, as well as a Scorpio or a Sagittarius coming into your life. You could have those placements as well. It doesn't really matter. Just take it as it resonates. The board stuff is more for fun than anything else, so try not to take it too seriously. But yeah, it looks like with the number 9 here, it's falling under the letter B. So you could have your initials could start with a B, or this person's initials could, as well as the letter K. And what I'm seeing is that in September, there may be like a need for, like, there's like you finishing something with the number 9. Whenever we have the number 9 in numerology, it does represent finishing something, ending a cycle, and it can also represent like spirituality and really up leveling in some way. So I think that around this time, you're sort of finishing off whatever this project is that you've been working on so diligently. You're going to be finishing your little like self-love journey. You're going to be finishing up this cycle of learning and networking so much. And this is when you're going to have some sort of like romance come into your life. We have the Pisces sign here, and Pisces is such a romantic sign. They're very into love. They're very dreamy. They like to romanticize everything. And I think that around Virgo or Libra season, you guys may be meeting someone and finally getting that romance that you have been putting on the back burner for so long. And then over in Sagittarius season, November, December, that area, we have Pluto. So there's some sort of transformation taking place in that time frame. There's something that you're going to be, there's something in your relationship. Maybe it's this current relationship that starts here, where you are sort of transforming this relationship in some way, up leveling it in some way, or this could even be you transforming yourself in some way. So that is really all I'm seeing for you. Again, take it as it resonates. I really do feel like, the board stuff is just for fun. Try to pay more attention to the card messages. But yeah, that's all I'm seeing for your group number 4. I'm going to close out this reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like and subscribe and comment down below your thoughts. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.